everyone, what's up? It's Raya and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a like, and we'll just get on with the video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a face of drugstore and like TikTok makeup. A lot of the stuff I picked up at Ulta yesterday and I was like, oh, I saw that on TikTok. Oh, I saw that on TikTok. And I know you see so much makeup on TikTok, but I picked up a few things to try out. Some things that I haven't heard of that maybe are brand new and could take off soon. We'll see, but I'm really excited to try all these things out. First, I'm just gonna use a Wet n Wild primer. It's the cucumber one. I didn't pick up a TikTok primer or anything like that. I don't know if there is one that's viral, but this one's just like green and it's moisturizing, so just gonna put that on and then we can get on to our first new product. So the first item that I picked up is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, and I've never used anything other than the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I have the shade MC1. I don't know how big their shade range is or anything about it because I picked this up at TJ Maxx, so there were only a few, and this might be like a summer shade for me, but I really wanted to try it out. I picked the wrong day to wear like a shirt that shows the top of my chest because this is definitely not gonna match, but oh well. And this was not on TikTok. This is just something that I saw and really wanted to try out. But I really like that it has this applicator. That's really nice. I like foundations that have that because it's good, easy to just get the foundation all over your face. And since it says like healthy foundation, I'm figuring it's supposed to look dewy and natural more instead of like full coverage and matte. It says it's brightening, but that's all the package says. This also makes it so easy to get it on your neck, but this is definitely too tan for me. I don't know if the camera shows it as much as real life, but it's okay. Can fix it with concealer. So like I suspected, it's not really full coverage. As you can see, I have a scratch right here. Yes, it's from NYX. She scratched my face. She is something else, but I also have like dark marks here and there, and you can still see all of it. So I'm gonna try to see if I can build it up because we don't want all that showing. That's not the point. And I'm hoping it's buildable and won't just start caking. Let's try again. I'm really just working towards trying to cover up like that scratch and anything else. Okay, so my first impression of the foundation is I love the finish. Like, it is definitely a like natural dewy finish. You can probably see on camera. It's definitely like a light to medium coverage because the only thing that's really showing now is a little bit of that scratch from my cat. But other than that, a lot of the other stuff has been covered up, so I can't complain. I think this would be a really, really good summer foundation because it's kind of light. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. It's dewy, so it'll just like bring out your natural like glow in the summer. And in the summer, I feel like you just don't want as much full coverage because it's like hot, humid, all that. So I think this would be great in the summer. And I got it for only like $3.99, so like $4 or something. So definitely worth the $4 if you see it at your TJ Maxx or Marshalls. But now I'm going to be going into a new product that I feel like if it's good will probably end up on TikTok, and that's this e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. If you know, all of the e.l.f. concealers, like their hydrating camo concealer, their regular camo concealer, they all make it on TikTok because they're all so very good. And the other ones are very full coverage, so I'm excited to see what this one is. And I think it's brand new because I haven't heard anything about it. And I find it quite interesting because it's like a brush tip with like a click pen. And don't quote me on it, but I think there's an Hourglass concealer that's like this. And it says brightening, so I sure hope it is. But I don't know anything about what the coverage is or anything like that. I'm just going into it like completely blind. Now I got product coming out. I don't know how much I need to click because I don't want to put too much product out. Whoa. Oh. I just got on my hand. I think I got the coloring right, which is awesome. This is really easy for going straight down your nose. I just don't want to click out more than I'm going to use, but I can always put more concealer on, I guess. When is it just too much concealer? I mean, there's probably a point, but we don't care here. Okay, time to try to blend this out. I like the coloring so far. Whoa, So I think you might be able to see like, I don't know. I feel like right there you're seeing a crease, not my actual darkness. I think it's starting to look like it did a good job with covering my under eyes. Wow, my skin looks amazing right now. It covered up the darkness. It really brightened it up. Like, this concealer, e.l.f. always impresses me. So I've heard nothing about this concealer, but it did a great job. And e.l.f. would be like my dream collab if I worked with a company because their stuff is so affordable, it's cruelty free, and it works. Like, my under eyes look so good right now. My whole face is really looking good, except for that scratch, but it's just like adding character to my face, I guess. Anyways, I'm really loving how my face is looking, and I got another cream product to try out, and it's the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I got the shade, well, I'm not sure what the shade is. It doesn't say it, so I'll try to find it and put it right here, but that's a little weird to not put the shade on the packaging. And this has been all over TikTok, so if you haven't heard of this, then you haven't been on TikTok. And I'm just gonna try to use a beauty blender to put it on, I think. I've never tried like a putty blush, but it's already looking like the beauty blender is not really digging into it. Maybe I gotta warm it up with my finger. But I love my Rare Beauty cream blush, so I'm excited to see what I think of this. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with a beauty blender. So it blends out really easily, so you don't have to worry about going overboard too much. It's barely there, so you might have to build it up a little bit more. Sorry if the camera moved, I had to fix the lighting, there was a bunch of stuff going on, but I was talking about the blush, and I said that it's barely showing up, so you definitely will have to build it up, and I like to look blushy, so I'm gonna build it up quite a bit. But I like that it is easy to blend and easy to not go too overboard, because if you use the Rare Beauty blush, I love it, but you definitely only need a dot of that or you'll have way too much on. And this one seems like you can build it up to your liking, and that's really good for beginners and for people who are new to this type of product. Okay, so I have the blush on. I had to build it up a lot, but it doesn't look like I used too much product, so I'm glad about that. I honestly wish it was a little bit more pigmented just so I wouldn't have to work as much to get it to show up, but now that it's showing up, I really enjoy it. I've been really enjoying cream blushes lately because they just like make you radiate and look like pinky. I don't know. I'm just gonna set my face with my ColourPop setting powder, and I think I forgot to close the lid, so there's a huge mess in here. Love that. Not. And I'm just gonna kind of set a little bit of like my whole face, just because everything was very dewy up to this point. But I just take like the tiniest bit to set my face. I don't like to really set my face. I don't bake. I don't do any of that crazy stuff. I just kind of lightly coat it so I take a little bit of shine away. And I didn't pick up a bronzer, so I'm just using my Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer really quick. It's just like the perfect shade of bronzer for me. And I'm just using an F29 brush from ColourPop. And I've been doing something a little different for my nose contour lately. So I just take it on like a eyeshadow brush, and this one is the E22. And then I take it from like my brow down, but just ever so slightly. And then you take it down here to like define the little tip. And then I'm taking it like across here to create the illusion of like a button nose. I've just been trying it out because usually I just take my big brush and kind of go on my nose, but I thought it'd be cool to try a little bit different. Oh wow, that really like makes it look like the tip of my nose is up, but it's not. It's a trick. Gotcha. Well, not you guys, because you guys saw it, but I'll get somebody out there for it. And I didn't pick up a new highlighter either because I didn't see anything that really intrigued me. So I'm just gonna take my Wander Beauty in After Hours on an F32 and hit my cheeks. And get that butt nose even more bunny. Just a little bit of highlighter everywhere, to be honest. The next product is not something from TikTok. This is just something I saw at TJ Maxx, and it's the Brow Contour Pro by Benefit. I've never used anything of Benefit's like brow line. I've only used their Hoola bronzer before, but I got this in like the brown black light. I don't know how it works, but I have relatively dark brows, so I got that one. And yeah, it's like a click pen, and it has like the lighter shade, the deeper shade. This is a definer definition, and then this is like a highlighter, and it's just like one of those cool click pens. I don't know if you guys had it as a kid, but you could have like a million different colors on here and have one pen. But it intrigued me. It was only $8, which is really cheap for Benefit, and I just wanted to try it out because I know their brow products get a lot of good reviews. I'm just gonna take the lighter shade on this one, so it's just like a brown, and you have to like click it and then twist it to get the product to come out of the end, and then there you go. So I'm just gonna like lightly start putting this on. It's kind of chunky, so I don't know how that's going to work for me. I'm a little scared because it's real big, and I'm used to like micro pencils. One brow is done. This is definitely not a product if you want to have like precise brows, if you want like those hair-like strokes. This is not gonna do it for you. I can already tell you. I don't mind how my brow came out. So I filled in my brows. This is a really nice product if you want to fill in your brows quickly. Since it's not as precise, you can just like kind of go over top of them and move on. So I kind of want to try the definer part to see how it works and if I like it. And it's just supposed to be used to like clean up your brows. But I'm gonna have to get like really close to the mirror for this one. Brows are done. That definer or whatever it is wasn't like easy to blend out. I still feel like I can see it, so I don't know. I almost would rather just use a concealer. We're gonna move on to eyes, and the first thing that we're gonna use is the e.l.f. eye primer. It's like their putty eye primer, and I usually don't use eye primer. I usually just use concealer, but I thought I would try this out, and I'm just taking it on my pinky, and I'm going to disperse it around my eye. Okay, eye primer is on, and today I'm not using any special eyeshadow or anything, but I thought I could show you guys just like an easy, simple look to do. And I'm just using the Adelaine Morin X Tarte palette, and this is the inside, and we're just gonna do like, I think a 2 or 3 shade look today. So I'm just gonna take Mama Morin on this E23 brush, and I'm just going to put this in the crease. I haven't used this palette in a long time. And I'm just going to take a mixture of contour and a little bit of Boss Lady, which is this orange one. Just going to take them together on an E27 brush and put that in my outer and inner corner. But make sure to leave like this middle part with no shadow on it. And it's a little messy right now, but that's okay. We will blend it out after we put it down. So now I'm going back with that E22 brush, and I'm just gonna start like buffing this out, like putting it in the crease a little, just blending it so it's not as messy or harsh. Can you tell like the difference? Okay. And now I'm just going to take Law of Attraction, which is this like gold yellow, and it's a shimmer, and I'm going to put that right on the center of my lid. Whoa, I really like that. I don't know why I've never done it before. I've literally had this palette for almost 2 years. Doesn't match my outfit at all, but it is pretty cool. And now with that E22 brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of contour and Boss Lady again, and we're just gonna kind of blend that shadow in better now. So it's all nice and buffed out. And this is like a really simple halo eye to try out if you've never done a halo eye. You can tell a difference between being blended out and it not having any blend to it. And there's just like a 3 eyeshadow colored look. I really enjoy how it is coming out. And now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and throw on some mascara, and then we're going to try out some viral TikTok lashes, which I'm very excited for. And I'm just gonna use my Benefit Roller Lash mascara because I didn't pick up a new one. So the next thing we're trying out is these Ardell Aqua Lashes, and I have them in the 344 style. They're water activated, so I had to go get like a cap full of water to try this out. I guess you just like take them and you stick them in the water for 10-15 seconds, and then they'll just stick to your eye. I'm very intrigued to see how it will work. So here they are. I hope you can see them. I guess we'll just get right on into it. Whoa, whoa. Carly wasn't kidding. I have a friend that tried these out and she was like, wow, they're so hard. They are so hard. Like you can't, they don't have like a bend to them or anything. But I need to see how much I need to take off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the ends. That's why I just got my scissors. This is so fun to try out, like something so wacky and new. I'm just going to dip it in here. How do you not get the lashes wet? I didn't even really read the instructions either. I'm just kind of going off of what Carly did. I have successfully gotten the whole lash like soaking wet. Didn't mean to do that. Here we go. This is so weird because like I can see it's sitting there, but how do I get it to be like on there? I'm just trying to get it as close to my lash line as possible, but it's serving to be a little bit difficult. I mean, the lashes are gorgeous, but is there like an adjustment time? I can feel the inner corner poking. Trying to get it so that inner corner is not poking me. You can see the glue like come off when I touch it. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it for a while and then see what we can do. I think it's on, but I cannot tell. This inner corner is not on. Let me just hold it there for a second. So I think I have one on, but it's pretty difficult for your first time. I think I've been having a difficult time. I kind of like took the whole thing off and put it back on because this inner corner is giving me all the trouble. I don't understand why. Okay, I might have to put the other one on off camera because this is taking up way too much footage. Okay, so I have the lashes on, and 1, they are difficult. They are very difficult to get on. 2, I don't even think I have them on right still because if you can tell, this inner corner just keeps on lifting and I don't know how to like make it not lift. Like I know they'll get easier when you like use them more, but they're not my favorite right now. I can feel this one just giving me all the problems and I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest. I wish I would have just used glue lashes because I can get those on a lot better. Okay, to try to fix it, I just took like this brush and just put water on it and tried to reactivate the glue or whatever. Let me tell you, it is beyond frustrating. It's still poking my inner corner. With more practice, maybe it'll be easier, but I'll quit complaining about this. The lashes, not my favorite right now. I will keep trying and maybe they'll turn into a favorite, but today, they are not. And for our last step, I'm just going to be taking this LA Girl Glossy Pumping Lip Gloss, and it's in the shade Plush. And I saw a girl talk about this, and she said it's like the Too Faced one. So I'm excited to try this one out. And it's like this beautiful nude shade. So here we go. There we have it on, and I'll just set my face and we'll be good to go. Here we are. Here's our look. I feel like my inner corner is lifting again. I don't know what to do about it, but I'm probably just gonna take the lashes off after I'm done because they're just not working in my favor. Oh, my lips are starting to feel tingly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love trying out new products. I love trying out all these TikTok ones. My lips are kind of burning a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna like this gloss either. It looks pretty, but I don't think my lips are supposed to burn. Anyways, love the foundation, love the concealer. The blush is very buildable, so you'll just kind of have to work at it. The eyebrow pencil, it was alright. It's like easy for like a quick eyebrow. The eyeshadow primer, I mean, the eyeshadow went on well, so I would say that. And lashes, they're no, or at least a no for right now until I figure out how to do them better. And then this lip gloss, I feel like my bottom lip does look more maybe my top, but it's kind of bright. Overall, I would say it's a success. These lashes have got to go.